Okay, I guess in this video I'm going to talk about my guy. Who is my guy, you may be asking yourself? Well, who else could I possibly be talking about? I'm obviously talking about Sonic. Yeah, Sonic. Half the reason I even made this little channel in the first place. Which not many people know, probably because I didn't tell you about it, but that's the last point. Anyway, I'm playing Sonic Triple Triple 16-bit, so I can exacerbate this discussion, or whatever. If I can even call it that. I'm not sure if I can call it that. It'd be kind of weird to call it that, don't you think? Asking you just in case. Anyway, so what is there to talk about Sonic other than what I haven't said yet? Oh, well, he's like a super cool video game character. It's kind of like my favorite video game character and franchise of all time. Outside of like Final Fantasy, but I don't have a favorite character for that because I kind of like all of them except for like anything released after 12. And more on that later. Or not, because I'm not talking about Final Fantasy, I'm talking about Sonic. Anyways, yeah, fun fact, I've never actually really used my voice on camera all that much, probably because I don't really like to express it, because I think my voice sounds like garbage on camera. And I mean, like, not even like sewage kind, like the full on junkyard dumpster kind. So really just all shades of bad. But that's mostly because my voice, when I use it on camera, always sounds like a pipsqueak. Or like a really, really tiny noise that you don't catch at first glance, but you know you heard it, you just don't know what it said. And you usually have to like reinforce that you actually did say something. It just makes me feel really bad every time I have to point that little thing out. Anyways, so yeah, Sonic, he's pretty cool. He's even cooler than Sonic. Well, no, not cooler than Sonic, more like the guys that are responsible for making Sonic as cool as he is. Good old Sonic teams. What I gotta say about Sonic Team? Well, let's see. Yeah, maybe get a lot of flack for this, but I think. Wait, battery, thanks. But I may get a lot of flack for this, but I think that they're actually a pretty cool dev team. Not in the, we literally can't fail Nintendo sense, but rather in the we know what the people like, so we'll try and deliver as best as possible sense. Turns out Sonic's biggest fans are actually his creators and not the people that actually own him. Yeah, crazy, I know. Yeah, the one thing to know about Sega is that as much as I like their games, specifically their old games, they don't know how to run a video game franchise crap. Unless it's Persona or Yakuza, but that's mostly because they just let them do their own thing. But Sonic Team, it's more like a contest of seeing how long they can bring down each other's necks. But when it's not Sonic Team asking for more time for the latest game in the series, if you don't know, which is Frontiers, then it's Sega deciding that Sonic should just be a not video game series. And I quite frankly don't think that's very cash money of them. Because at the heart of every video game series, there is a video game to be played. Because it just kind of loses its luster if you don't make it a video game that people want to play. Unless you want to say something like, well, I guess that just means that Sonic Team just doesn't like Sonic, right? And you'd be wrong. Sonic Team actually likes Sonic quite a lot. And possibly more than most, how do we say, fans out there would like to say. Yeah, there's a reason I don't choose favorites when it comes to this kind of stuff. Yeah, one thing I'll put up right now is do not idolize a corporation because they make something very good. But rather, well, no, just don't idolize straight up. That would make no sense because it would be contradictory to everything I just said. Yeah, just don't idolize period because trust me, there's a high chance you will end up disappointed when insert famous person or famous company or dev group does something really stupid that you don't agree with and you get mad at them and everyone is just angry and it's just sad. Sad to get angry at them. Not because they did anything unreasonable or hopefully not shady, because that should be even worse. Anyways, yeah, so you don't idolize just so you don't kill your expectations. Here's how it works. Make a good project, make a good product, you get money for it. Make a bad product, and no one will respect you. Or, well, no, that's actually insane. It's like, if you make a bunch of good products, products and you make one bad product, everyone just suddenly hates you for some unexplained reason. Most likely out of your control and or a blight on your reputation. So, yeah. There's a whole bunch of who will, won't, you know? It just sucks, quite frankly. Yeah, now who was I talking about again? Oh, yeah. Sonic. I mean, what is there not to like about this really oddly cool video game franchise? But Super Fast Blue Hedgehog. Wanna know why I like things that go fast? Specifically, blue things that go fast? Well, back when I was a tech, I used to watch quite a lot of Speed Racer, and had Hot Wheels and Thomas the Tank Engine stuff galore. And it got so bad at one point that I actually decided I wanted to showcase my collective thesis on how to make a linear level by, quite frankly, putting a whole bunch of cars and toys in a straight line that led from my room, well, one of my older rooms, like back when I still lived in Ohio, all the way downstairs. And as you can guess, I had to pick it up, because why wouldn't I pick it up? That was a pretty bad look for me. But you know, that's the beauty of childlike innocence. So one day, I think I was like 3 or whatever, I played this super cool at-game Sega Genesis, which turns out is not actually very cool because it sucks and it's possibly like the worst ways to play Genesis games. Anyway, the point is, it had a Sonic on it, and that's where my journey began. Okay, why am I getting destroyed by this boss? It's like the first boss in the game. Oh, that's fun. Luckily, it's over. Anyway, the point is that I was very good at playing Sonic, which is what I would say if I actually was, but I wasn't, and I was actually quite bad at it. I mean, like, not the normal kind of bad, like the you die on Marvel Zone kind of bad. For years, I just couldn't beat Sonic 1. So, in the meantime, I played games that I didn't suck at. That is to say, modern Sonic games, like Generations, or the Wii version of Sonic Unleashed, because for some reason I never had the courage to ask for the 360 version of it, despite the fact that I think I knew there was a 360 version of it, but I didn't really care, and I also played colors on the DS despite having a Wii. Yeah, and basically Generations is like the only modern Sonic game I played. But for that time, it introduced me to so many cool things about the franchise. And I gotta say, if only for that, it was a pretty fun run. Sure, I didn't know what those things meant, but eventually I had every game, for the most part, that had everything that there was to think about Gens. And ever since then, I can quite frankly say I've been a pretty hardcore Sonic fan. The kind of, I will basically buy almost any Sonic game under the sun kind of fan. Yeah, berate me for the brand loyalty to a teeth thing. But I don't really care, because Sonic is super cool, and still is, actually. I've also played a whole bunch of Sonic-adjacent franchises, namely Freedom Planet, which is an indie game, by the way. It's super cool, by the way. I haven't played the sequel yet because it hasn't come out on the Switch yet. I'm gonna confidently wait for the Galaxy Trails to do that so I can experience their masterpiece, well, their second masterpiece, in all its glory. And hopefully, in the future, that doesn't take 7 years of dev time, Freedom Planet 3. Or not. It could also be that.